I find shooting tabletop product shots with rigs to be one of the most complicated and rewarding types of cinematography. But as post-effects become more powerful and accessible, the in-camera rig shot is becoming an art from the past. Here are some interesting techniques I used recently on a commercial shoot. We used 2 pink roses for this shot.
Beautiful.
The high-speed Phantom camera was mounted to shoot straight down. To get the shallow depth of field the director wanted, I shot at f1.3 from about 4 feet away with a 50mm Carl Zeiss. I was being plagued by camera flicker in this shot, as the very old AC generator we were using would not stay in sync with the 1500 frames per second for longer than 10 minutes. Eventually, I decided to shoot everything using DC battery, which has no cycle issues. The director then just shook water out of a bottle, and that was the shot.
Be beautiful.
This frame was a little bit more complicated. It was all shot in a thin aquarium with distilled water tinted by food coloring. As we were shooting at 1500 frames per second, the lighting had to be a little strong as well as controlled. I used a 50-watt Kinelux directly under the aquarium. Behind the aquarium, I placed a 2x2 LED light panel with a white plexiglass sheet for the background. The letter B shape was cut from several layers of acrylic that cut down the light quite dramatically, so I placed another Kinelux directly behind it, brightening up the plexi to bring the B back to white. To get the motion of the waves, we curved a transparent paddle of plexiglass that forced the water forward. This was done by hand. To get it to roll over the acrylic cutout of the B, we fixed a curved plexiglass behind the B to send the liquid back over the top. Next, we created a bee with 2 bubbles, blown from a mixture of washing up liquid and glycerine. To make the most vibrant color spectrum on the bubbles, I lit them with fluorescent banks. These are Kineflows, but a more common fluorescent bank would be the Kinoflow. I put one 2K10 bank Kineflow under the white plexiglass table and another behind the blue plexiglass background. I added a deep purple gel to lessen and tint the light. I used fluorescents for this shot as they have several defined color peaks on their nanometer scale, which resulted in more colors appearing in the surface of the bubbles. 3 setups with rigs for some interesting shots that didn't rely on post. Hope this film has been useful to you.